Alright guys, welcome back. The next flip through I will be doing is this Inspirational Quotes Advanced Coloring book from, it's by Bendon. I got it from Dollar General. And I was using this basket to set them on to flip through. That was becoming too cumbersome. I'm in the car waiting for the boyfriend to get out of some paperwork that he's doing over here at this hospital, so I'm just going to film all these flip-throughs in the car. I do like the natural daylight, so I think that'll help. This one was $5. A lot of their books are between 1 and 5, 1, 2, 3. There's not very many $4 ones, and then 5. So I got quite a few $3 ones, and then 2 of these $5. Let me see how that looks with the flash on. Alright, so it gives it a little bit more of a yellow kind of tint, but I think you can tell how the ink quality is a little bit better. Now these pages are single-sided. They're not as thick as the advanced color by number book that I did earlier. So I'd probably want to copy them on a cardstock if I was going to do anything fancy with them. But for the big marking pens or colored pencils, they should be just fine if you put like a page in between them. I really like this scene with the black background. This one's a very intricate city, but I like that it only takes up half the page because you've got the quote up there. I think this would be neat with like a watercolor background going on. But again, I'd probably want to copy it on a cardstock before I did anything crazy like that. Smooth sea never made a skillful sailor. And that is a sailor cat. That's kind of cute. I'm not a huge cat person. Mostly they just make me sneeze. I mean, I think they're adorable. And I enjoy playing with and petting them. I think they just shed more than most dogs, because I feel like cats make me sneeze more than dogs. Anyway, I always get off on a tangent. Travel, fall in love, and be happy. I really like that one. And I want to do color with me's with some of these. I just discovered that's a thing, and I think it'd be kind of neat. Throw yourself into the world. I love all these different little jars and things. This one is another favorite. I really like the dark backgrounds on a lot of these. She doesn't have a face. I'm tempted to try to give her a face, but I also don't want to mess up the whole picture by making her look derpy, so I don't know. Get lost in the right direction. Almost read night direction, which I'm a night owl, so either way would work for me. Good vibes, every day, all day. I feel like it should be all day, every day, personally, but like to the point that I might cut this apart and paste it on in the right order for myself. But I love feathers, dream catchers, all that kind of stuff, especially coloring it. You are stronger than you think. That's a cute, whimsical little whale. Every moment matters. This is another one I would love to color, but I think I'm going to wait and copy because I think it'd be a super cute, like if I put it in a planner as like one of the first pages in the monthly spread for like memory keeping, then I could cut out pictures, print out and cut out pictures to put in these. That might be a neat idea. Another black background, make a wish and make it happen. That is beautiful. I'd like to do a galaxy kind of effect on those clouds. But that's another thing typically reserved for like watercolor. This one's neat. See, this one, I almost didn't get it. I just couldn't really justify $5 for, from the Dollar General coloring book. But there's some that I've been wanting off Amazon that are between, $7 and $12. So I figured this was a nice placeholder until I can get back working again and get back on track. Life is a beautiful ride. Love that bike. I think she is just gorgeous, this little girl. Love grows here. Her cute little expression. I love the long hair. Same here. I really like long hair. I've been trying to let mine grow out. And it's almost down to like the top of my butt. Wake up and smell the rain. Not that anyone would know, it's so hard to maintain. I typically just keep it in a bun. Which kind of defeats the purpose. But I promise I'll take better care of it every couple of weeks, and then it happens for a few days and doesn't. Don't stress, do your best, forget the rest. The don't stress thing is big for me, because I'm always stressing about either dumb little stuff or things I can't change, or just giving myself anxiety over stuff that wouldn't be as overwhelming if I hadn't psyched myself out about it. Inhale and exhale. I don't like this breathe underneath. That's kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's a neat thing. I don't think it fits with the picture, and I really like how simple all this is until you get to breathe. That might be whited out at some point. Find beauty in the small things. I'm not a huge flower kind of person, but I think those are neat, kind of vintagey looking. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. I think this would be a really beautiful picture. It would take me a long time, especially with all the buildings. Buildings they're not hard for me, but like there's a picture I've started coloring in one of the other coloring books that has a lot of buildings, and that's why it's taking me so long to finish, because I don't have enough building colors, I think, in my mind anyway. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. I didn't see that bottom part on the phone, so I was like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then now it does. Now it's like a 2-part quote. Life is a journey. I love that one too. You can kind of see that it's not like a black, but it's not nearly as bad as one might think a dollar store coloring book would be. Like, I've seen some where it's just, even just the drawings without a black background are just so faded. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly. I love that. I had an aunt who was super obsessed with lighthouses. That would have been a cute one for her. The best time for a new beginning is now. It's like Amelia Earhart dog style. Oh, that almost sounded bad. Doggy edition, maybe? I don't know. Good things take time. That's an interesting piece. I wouldn't know for sure how I wanted to color it. Maybe like a metallic kind of frame, or like a background and then trace over these lines with like a gold metallic or something. I don't know. Here's some ideas for that. Shine like a star. Is that the cover of the book? Sorry that it's I should have broken the binding before I started doing all this. Be where you want to be. Yeah, if only it were that easy. I think that's kind of the point of the picture, though. The best way out is always through. That way, I mean, I get it. It stresses out my eyes, though. So do these. Those are going to be interesting. They kind of make me think of, like, logging, like the end of trees that have been cut down. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. I feel like over the past few years, there's been times when I've been walking backward, but that's a very cute, simplistic kind of picture. The more you smile, the better you look. Again, that's not true for me, but it's a sweet sentiment. If your ship doesn't come in, swim out to meet it. And that's what I'm attempting to do right now. I've never been one for the, like, inspirational quote kind of coloring books or just pictures in general, but I find lately I'm gravitating towards that just because I feel like maybe I just need a lot of that in my life, given everything that's happened over the past few months. Love this. Really, really love this. Life is short and the world is wide. I mean, I could do without the quote, but I really love the image. Old ways won't open new doors. Again, with a lot of these, I overthink everything anyway, but with a lot of these, I feel like they don't quite make sense. Like, so new doors, you can't turn the handle and open it. But I do get the concept of what it's trying to say. I like the choo-choo. Not all who wander are lost. Keep your mind wide open. Not my favorite, but if you're into that sort of thing, it is a really cute little, almost like when people cross stitch in the little rings. That's what it makes me think of. This is another favorite with the feathers. Think positive, be positive. That'll probably be one of the next ones I color. Let your heart be free. I like that mostly because my last name is Free, so I like anything that kind of be free or I am free, all that stuff. I could do without the flowers, always. Namaste, little bear, doing some yoga, I guess. Yoga bear instead of Yogi Bear, maybe. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. Very true. I'm finding it easier to be happy these days, even with everything going on, just because I've changed my mindset a little bit. This probably is my favorite quote out of everything, though. The darkest nights produce the brightest stars. Again, the logic is kind of but the quote is very sweet, and it's where I want to be. I want to come out of this dark time 10 times better than I was before I came into it. So that is the last page in that one. I guess I could have counted how many. Oh, there we go. Color Yourself Calm with 40 inspirational and whimsical quotes paired with exquisite illustrations. So again, this was a $5 book. I mean, I think it's worth it. I definitely will enjoy coloring all of these, at least most of them. And I have a couple of non-coloring project ideas for a few. So that was a good purchase, I feel. The only other $5 one was the Marvel comic coloring book. But I'm going to just flip through these in order, so I'm going to stop this video, see if the other one's uploaded, and then I'll be back shortly with another flip through. Thanks for watching.